Varsity Blitz starts right now.
I'm Ray Van Diver, head coach of the Brawley Wildcats, and you're watching Varsity Blitz.
Well, officially reaching the home stretch. Welcome into Week 10 of Varsity Blitz, everyone. I'm Luis Lopez.
And I'm Vanessa Gangora. Luis, it's already the second to last week of the regular season for many teams. Can you believe it?
You know, I really can't believe it. The season absolutely flying by here, but we're getting some fireworks to help close out the year. And tonight we begin out in the Imperial Valley where the Desert League title was on the line.
Yes, so let's head to Burger Field with the 5-2 Holtville Vikings hosting the 6-2 Vincent Memorial Scots. First drive of the game on 3rd and long. Jacobo Elias rolling right and gunning it deep for Diego Cisneros, and he's got it for the touchdown. The Scots strike first, 7-0 after the extra point. Following drive, Alonso Cuevas throwing deep down the sideline, and it's hauled by Alan Carrillo. Touchdown Vikings. And they tie it after the extra point. Ensuing drive, Elias fires over the middle, but it's picked off by Bryce Buscalia. This would set up Griffin Garcia on the carry, hurdling a man on his way to a first down. Oh, wow. Later in the drive, a 4th and goal, and Hector Sanchez is dropped in the backfield by Nicholas Davalos. The Scots defense holds. Next possession. Elias scrambling, keeps it himself, breaks a tackle and makes another man miss. Whoop. And there he goes down the sideline, tripped up inside the 5. Got him. Next play, Roberto Carranza goes, untouched into the end zone. The Scots take the lead. We were gone, but on the final play of the game, Cuevas just crossed the goal line to lift the Vikings to a walk-off 27-25 victory, and they claim at least a share of the Desert League title.
All right, well, staying in the Desert League, Calipatria looking to make their way into the Division 5 AA playoffs, heading over to Veterans Field for the Hornets senior night, as well as they look to end a 4-game losing streak. Meanwhile, the Kearney Comets looking to get back on track after losing last week. First drive of the game, that's the Comets quarterback Brody Stump passing to wide receiver Jalen Hill for the touchdown. Comets elect to go for 2, and they come out in shot game formation as Stump finds wide receiver Zayden Gravely open for the 2-point conversion. On the following drive, Hornets quarterback Caleb Spence passing to running back Juan Perez, who's able to pick up a couple yards on that play. First and goal here for the Comets, and Stump passes to Gravely once again for a Comet touchdown. Now the Comets attempt at the 2-point conversion. They're trying for it again, but this time they are stopped way behind the line of scrimmage after the Hornets defensive end, Sebastian Lopez and company, able to bring down Commons Hill. Trying to get something going on 3rd down for the Hornets. Spence rolling out to his right, passes to Perez once again, was able to pick up a few yards before being brought down by a group of Hornets. Calipatria would end up losing this game 58-0. The Hornets dropping to a record of 3-6 now, while the Comets improve to 6-3.
And now some Thursday night football. Let's head to Cal Jones Field where the Central Spartans welcomed the Imperial Tigers on for their annual homecoming game. Imperial forced to punt the opening drive, but it's blocked by Jose Aldo Rodriguez and scooped up by Nehemiah Perez, who takes it back for a touchdown. Perez does the waddle Sally, and Central takes a 7-0 lead. First offensive drive for Central. Luis Jimenez to Arturo Estrada. Ooh, ankles. That's enough for a first down. But later in the drive, later in the drive, Jimenez to far side of the field, but it's picked by Jaden Lopez. And we fast forward to the second quarter. Jimenez is thrown to the ground by Ethan Reeves, and that forces a punt. Following drive, Jaden Ayala. He's going to go ahead and roll out and hit Mario Gaxiola on the sideline for the first. Oh, watch out. That drive would end in an interception. Following possession, Jimenez scrambling and finds Estrada, who drags a man into the end zone for the touchdown. Imperial would come back in the second half. Fourth quarter trailing 14-10. Ayala on 4th down. His pass falls incomplete, and Central escapes with a 14-10 win to move to 7-2.
To Warren Field we go. More action from last night. Homecoming game from the Wildcats as they welcoming in the Calexico Bulldogs into town. Brawley looking for win number 8 on the season. We start with the opening kickoff. This is going to be Brawley's Abraham Ceballos on the return. and he bounces and weaves a little bit, and then the afterburners are on. Ceballos getting the Wildcats started with some great field position. It's a 59-yard return to set the Wildcats up at the Calexico 41. However, that drive would end up in a turnover on downs for Brawley, so now Calexico with it. Second and 13 from their own 13-yard line. They hand it to Luis Alcala, taking it up the gut and then bursting for a big 36-yard gain. First down, Dogs. Later on, 2nd and 5, this time Calexico handing it to Noel Gastelum, and the ball jarred loose and eventually recovered by Brandon Porras. Big-time defensive play there. Can Brawley cash in? 3rd and 4 from the Calexico 8-yard line here. Wildcat quarterback Matthew Gutierrez firing to the corner of the end zone, and there's Julian Daniloff taking one to the chest. That's a Brawley touchdown. This one would end up all Wildcats. They go on to win it 40-0 for their 8th win on the year. Calexico, meanwhile, dropping to 5-4 with a 2-2 record now in IVL play.
Wow.
Honda certified pre-owned vehicles are like new, checked, inspected, and reconditioned with genuine Honda parts by factory-trained technicians. Honda backed with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Honda certified it. Only when you buy at your local Honda dealer.
At More Furniture, it couldn't be simpler to get a dreamy night's sleep at the lowest price. The 12-inch Matrix mattress provides unparalleled comfort for only $3.99. Or bundle your mattress with an adjustable base and get both for only $9.99. And get 2 free pillows. With direct shipping right to your door in easy assembly, you'll be resting easy in no time at all. Simplicity, comfort, and value all packaged into one mattress for only $3.99 only at More Furniture.
Are you over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days? I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. Call now for this free book on maximizing your income in retirement. Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers from leading financial firm J.D. Mellberg. That's right, free. This book reveals little-known truths about annuities in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now, because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known truths we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity, and it's free.
Call 800-208-0448.
As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched numerous products and summarized rates and benefits of annuities, all from Silac Insurance Company.
Call 800-208-0448. That's 800-208-0448. Call now.
Did you send him this text?
Yes.
Odd.
Did a single mom's desperate times?
I was very concerned. I offered to help her out.
Call for desperate measures.
As soon as a man feels like they have power over you, they can start demanding things.
You mean the fact that he paid your rent?
Yes.
But you're texting him that you're prepared to become an escort to married men for money.
Next, Judge Judy.
Honda's got it going on with savings. Save thousands with 0.9% financing. Honda inventory is here. Get the best value brand with 0.9%. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Watching Varsity Blitz, the best highlights, the best plays, continuing right now.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we switch gears now to the Yuma side of things, and we begin with the team who has truly had a lot of ups and downs this season in the Antelope Rams.
Yeah, winners of 2 of their last 3 games and a chance to clinch a winning record tonight out in Welton.
All right, well, let's see if they did it to Buckeye Field with the Phoenix of Tonopah Valley invading Welton. The Antelope Rams looking to make a statement and rise in the state rankings. Midway through the first quarter, Phoenix up 6-0. The heave to the end zone here, and the Rams. Keenan Regals with the clutch interception. He would have a big night tonight. Rams near their own goal line on 3rd down. Train Figueroa launching to his left, and guess who? Regals with the catch, and now he's off to the races. A huge gain, but after that play, the Rams drive would stall. The Phoenix back on offense here, and check out this wild play. Malachi Wilt having the snap sail over his head. He breaks it up, breaks a tackle, files downfield to a wide open Martin Quinones. 2-point try, no good after the touchdown. Phoenix up 12-0. Early in the second quarter, another high snap, and this time it's Abraham Moreno recording the safety for Antelope. Rams down 12-2. Looks like we're having some issues with the video, so apologies for that. we can go ahead and just move on to the next game.
The Tonopah Valley, though, pulls away 52-15, though. Traveling west on Interstate 8 to Veterans Memorial Stadium at Gila Ridge, the Lobos of La Jolla Community taking on Jessica Slaughter and the Hawks. On the kickoff here, the short boot by Gabriel Serrato, fielded by the Hawks' number 6, Kanai Hongo. The young fella makes with some nice moves, making defenders miss. And the very next play, the other number 5, Steven Navas, looks deep, and he is, intercepted. That kind of night for the Hawks for most of the night. After a defensive hold, Navas rolls right here. Let's see what he does, and he's off to the mark, Richard Bean. No. Gila Ridge's offense would get hot late, but they fall at home 17-14.
All right, heading over to Curly Culp Memorial Stadium now, where it's the last home game for the Crims as they host the Paradise Honors Panthers. Starting with the first play from scrimmage, Panthers with it. They elect to pass. Caught here, but then the hit from Shamar Morales jars it loose. Joaquin Perez on the recovery, and just like that, Crims recover at the 31-yard line. Second down and 9 here. Yuma hands it off. Shamar Morales now on the carry, but nothing much doing on this play. Crims wanting to take advantage and cash in on the turnover, so now on third down. Reggie Anton, play action here. The quarterback rolls out to his right, fires it to Andrew Mosqueda, but it's incomplete. Crims would have to settle for a field goal attempt, so on the kick, a 50-yard attempt here. Perez the kicker, but this one just wide right. Yuma ends up walking away with nothing. Panthers would end up scoring on the following drive, and well, they'd end up rolling in this one. They win it. Final score 50-7. Crims finish with an 0-5 record at Curly Culp Stadium this year.
Well, let's go check out onto Irv Palick Field with the Kofa Kings still in search for win number 1 on the season as they host ALA West Foothills out of Waddell. Midway through the first quarter, handoff to Isaac Escobar, who put the pigskin on the grass. Luckily, he's able to recover his own fumble, and the Kings keep possession. Next play, quarterback Jose Galaviz will pitch the ball to Alexander Romed, who is immediately appended in the backfield for a loss of 5 on the play. Galaviz looking to make a play with his arm now, rolls out slightly and heaves the ball down the sideline. Unfortunately, the ball pass finds its way into the hands of the Guardians defender. He takes it for a short return before being tackled by Kane Huerta Rebarejo. Second quarter now, Guardians quarterback Colton Mittens scans the field as he's able to break away from one King defender, but would not be able to get past Antonio Ochoa, who brings him down for the sack. He gives the sideline a little point after the big play on defense. The Guardians would regroup, handling the ball off to J.J. Brutus as he bounces off some Kofa defenders toward the right sideline for a solid gain. ALA West Foothills would close out the drive with a beautiful pass over the top from Mitten to Caden Callister for the touchdown. Guardians would lead 35-0 at the half and would win by a final of 35-6.
Over to Winter Haven now. San Pasquale looking for that first win of the year still as they welcome in the Trivium Prep Crimson Knights. We start in the first quarter. Warriors already down 28-0. The direct snap here for Elias Espinoza, and the big fella going up for just a 2-yard gain. Later on 3rd and 14, San Pasquale needing a whole lot here. Espinoza keeping it again, actually pushing a defender down here, looking for any kind of room after, and it ends up taking a horde of Knights to get him down, but when they do, it ends up as a stop. Warriors forced to punt, not the start to the game they were hoping for. Trivium Prep would score a touchdown on their following drive. Now in the second quarter, Warriors back with it here. Another handoff to Espinoza, but not much doing here either. Now, 2nd and 8 on the next play. Warriors are actually going to do a quick toss out to Alex Acuna, who makes a nice run towards the sideline. That's good for a Warriors first down. Unfortunately, though, the Crimson Knights just too much for San Pasquale. They go on to drop the game 76-12, the final.
Ooh, that's brutal.
And we have two teams playing out of town tonight. Palo Verde taking down the Southwest Eagles 38-21. We were actually still waiting on the other score from tonight. Cibola taking on Westview. The last we heard from that game, it was 42-12 in the third quarter. Westview on top, so more than likely, Cibola still looking for that first win on the year.
Well, we had lots of great games and lots of devastating losses, but that's the beauty of football, right?
Yeah, especially for Vincent Memorial. We'll talk about that, I'm sure, in the coming days. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. She's Vanessa Gongora. We'll be back with you here next week.